All right, we can just about barely tolerate 1500. So, I guess that's what we're gonna do. I mean, I didn't get any response back from the lady today. She did not seem particularly interested or have the ability to handle it. I just don't understand. Why would you set up a B&B in 2023 with like an AOL modem? Essentially an AOL modem. Like, why? Like, of all the things you could cheap out on. She's expecting to host tourists, not streamers? That's like everyone in Generation Z is uploading all of their crap constantly. Alright, and you know what? Maybe fair play. If you're just uploading it, it's not that big of a deal. But even still. I don't know what's going on with my hotspot just now, because normally my hotspot is pretty good. And I just tried to use it and it was real bad. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it'll stabilize later? You like the buzz cut? It suits me. I went full bald and it just grew back. It comes back really quickly. Whoa. Whoa. Cool it. Learn your country abbreviations. Holy crap. Whoa. JPN, please. Looks like it's working. I would prefer BLD versus JAP. Any day. Is it your first time back on Try Online? Nope. We've been playing for a couple days now. Becoming Blanca today? That was Blanca in Street Fighter 6. I mean, we're a ways of the way into high rank. I'm sorry, low rank. We're in the later part of low rank. Wow, I do not want to do that. I do not want to solo deliver 3 powder stones. Is it bussin'? It's real fun. Pearl's rating pretty high up. It's always hard, like, it's hard to trust professionals because, like, I see what the professionals say in Monster Hunter, and I'm like, some of you are dumb. How do I make that carrying stuff? What's it called? Transporter one? Does it work on official hardware? It does. Blanca won first in CEO. That's really cool. Lock Lack Shawl. I need a velvety hide. I also need a velvety hide. I also need a velvety hide. Isn't that from, like, Giggies? Yeah, it's not hard to do. I mean, you gotta like augment your Wii, but assuming you can do that, it's fine. Well, I guess I can try and solo a Rathalos. I'm genuinely concerned about whether or not I'll be able to beat him solo. But who said we weren't up for a challenge? I mean, if Blanca just won, I would assume then there's probably going to be a big crush of people that are going to be filing out to play more Blanca. And that's neat. Want a cool drinks. I mean, I always thought Blanca was fun to play. Mash the button and then people explode if they jump at you. If they're not paying attention, you fly across the screen and you hit them. I mean, that's funny. I mean, I find it funny. It's got Defender High and Polisher. That's pretty good. Is there an easier quest? Giganox? It's the weakest to water. I mean, technically Ergon is, right? Is that a special Pepsi? It's literally a special Pepsi, yeah. Pepsi special. It just tastes like Pepsi with 0 sugar. It's not that good. I wouldn't recommend it. I just saw it and I'm like, well, if it's special, I gotta know what it tastes like. I did have gyoza today. I had extra garlic gyoza. Oh, is this Deserted Island? Maybe I can actually do this. Alright, well. Everyone's sleeping on the East Coast. And I guess Europe isn't playing the game. Or maybe they're on the EU server? I don't know. Nice time zone? GMT +8? I don't know what that means. You're working? I mean, I'm sure you got something rendering. You know, you got something rendering in the background. I mean, you're doing something. In the old timeline cooking. We're gonna try the split schedule for a little bit. It would be very nice for some. You gotta stop. There's two possibilities right now. Either you're doing it deliberately and you mean it, or you're doing it and you don't mean it, and you've been told, knock it. JPN is Japan. Please. The other form has been used as a racial slur by, you blame America for that one. Prime German hours? Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, it's 2 p.m. I mean, they're still at work, I think. Although, I don't know. Maybe they only work like 30 hours a week in Germany now, and they're home at 2:30 or 3 o'clock. This sucks. Oh, I never really looked up here. It's going to be a million years before I find the Rathalos. This is going to be awful. I love all the weird little things you can find in the deserted island. Like, you can find all those, like, little... Can't you just hold the egg? I tried that and it didn't work. Like, you see, like, a little, like, kind of, like, structure built into the rock up there. I think that's real neat. But I know there's like a 20-page fan fiction written about it on Reddit. And like I'm not saying that makes my enjoyment of it any less, but it does kind of like invade your brain space, and that kind of hurts a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna try like an extreme split schedule where I stream before I go to sleep, and I stream again right after I wake up. And we'll just see how that works, if people are okay with that. It would be better for me to start streaming at like 2 in the morning. But it could end up being very disruptive to the people around me. Maybe after Noxella leaves, we'll try and do some bizarre schedule like that again. We saw him flying. Please, don't leave again. Please! You just got here. So Primal Scream numbers? I can't worry about it. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just gonna be what it is. I think people might watch. Like, nobody else is gonna be buying the game, really. I play it in the Japanese internet. We did at one point. I'm pretty sure I was basically lag switching against the other enemy and they couldn't hit me. But if we play cooperative, it'll be fine. The whole situation reminds me of former, maybe first press secretary for Donald Trump, Sean Spicer. For some reason, got into like a massive beef with the ice cream company Dippin' Dots. Dippin' Dots is a company that uses a freeze drying process to create little pellets of ice cream. And he just had like an ongoing personal feud against Dippin' Dots, saying stuff like, "You are not the ice cream of the future." Because the Dippin' Dots slogan is something like ice cream of the future. He's like, "You are not the ice cream of the future." And it just makes me think, like, Japan, your internet is not the internet of the future. Like, I'm sorry. A lot of countries out there, you can be assured, like, South Korea, I don't know if they even have internet plans that are not, like, high speed. I guess it makes sense. They still got to keep the phone lines running because of fax machines. So you got to keep the fax machines running, then, you know, may as well get some DSL going. There's no. You don't seem to understand me. There is a cafe, and if I point my phone out the window just right, I can connect to their Wi-Fi, and it's very fast. It's not even just next door. It's like I'm within, almost within range of it. If I was a floor or two lower, I'd probably be able to connect to it. Ooh! That might have been death. Okay, well, it wasn't. So. Oh, they're good-looking games. Now, this game has been modified from its original format, Turnip. I have removed the bloom. So, I mean, I purchased a Wi-Fi extender theme to try and use it, to dangle it kind of out the window. I can't get it fully out the window is the problem. To connect to the other Wi-Fi. And then use an Ethernet cable to connect it to my computer. The only thing that's funny is when I do that, it broadcasts that it has extended the signal. Looking for more Monster Hunter game content?
6 months. Looking for more MH game content.
Monster Hunter Now coming up soon. September? Music in 3rd gen is insane. It's when they started really using a lot of like live symphonies. Another beta dropped? Look, I've made peace, man. Still sorry about yesterday? Oh, just saying I looked tired? Oh, trust me, I hear worse things daily. Don't worry about it. But especially if you're ever in a romantic relationship with a girl, please never tell them they look tired. You can get them something. You can get them like a treat. You can get them coffee. You can get them a soda. You can get them a little dessert. Just never tell them they look tired. Never ask if when the baby is due, unless you see the baby leaving their body. unless you're the one conducting the ultrasound, or you happen to be in the room as the ultrasound is being performed, and they're like, "Oh, that looks like a baby in there." Exercise bikes make great presents. There was a girl at Jen's college once. She was talking about like a particularly terrible Christmas that happened at her house. It was like the dad got the mom like a Thigh Master. And I mean, that doesn't necessarily make a bad present. But the mom did not ask for the Thigh Master, so she just cried. Just cried on Christmas. Don't do that. If they ask for exercise equipment, that's fine. If you're exercising, you're gonna go exercising. Be like, hey, you want to come too? Definitely don't say you should come. They'll be like, why? Am I fat? Do I look fat to you? Is that why you want me to go to the gym? You're gonna start. You got to be ready for those questions. No. Yes. Just say yes. Well, that's not now you're in it. You just sent a declaration of war. They will psychologically destroy you. You eat something? Stop eating things. They ask if they look good in a dress, say it would look good on their sister. Look good on your sister. No, not good on you. My favorite non-Japanese Japan streamer? I would say Koroni is my favorite Japanese streamer. I hear she's been practicing English. That's kind of cool. I was trying to look up tickets for the Osaka aquarium, and it's a little bizarre. it's like timed entry every 15 minutes. Which, like, I get it's Japan, but I mean, come on, guys. What if I have to poop? What if I did poop? And, like, now I gotta waddle in your aquarium with, like, having a chance to, like, clean myself? Like... It's supposed to be fun. It's not like a dentist appointment. I think even a dentist appointment, you get at least 15 minutes, sometimes like a half hour. I just wanted to flinch. I want to get out of the way. Three hits flinches? Maybe it's 4. Count it. Not 5. I'm sorry, guys. We're dead. I got distracted because the bitrate went down. I mean, it's fine. Fine. It's fine. All right, we lost a little frames. You didn't do it. Why? Whenever you say you didn't do it, Jen, it just makes you sound more suspicious. Hold on, I gotta do something with this phone. I gotta make sure it's not connected to anything. Give me 1 second. Wi-Fi. Okay, it's not that. I don't know if this is any better. Well, this just said it got disconnected. That's not great. This is my chat. Shouldn't this have? This should have data. This should be fine. Oh no. Did he go away? It looks okay now. Can we go up in bitrate now? We don't... Do you want to get greedy? Maybe it was something doing something. Oh, we're looking a little bit better now. No, we're not looking... Well... No, let's go back to 2000. Yeah, no, tonight's a 2000 sort of night. That's just it. It's been hot today. I don't know if that affects internet connections. It seems like it shouldn't. But maybe it does. Feels like it, man. They need to get a guy with like an air conditioner on all the phone lines. The worst part is this is an online game. And I can't... We cannot drop connection. Or we will lose all of our progress. You just get hard booted out of the room. No mercy. Whoa! We've gotten a lot of rage modes, right? So you think we'd be doing, like, kind of okay. Please! Am I gonna triple to Rathalos? Isn't there, like, a pair of pants you can get in low rank that have, like, Fortify on them? Like the black leather pants? Am I okay? I'm very distracted. We've dropped 10,000 frames in 30 minutes. No, I'm not okay. Where's... Although dinner was good. We got Mapo Tofu again. I checked online reviews. Like, for some reason, people don't like that Chinese restaurant, but I think they're great. I mean, assuming you like gyoza. Guess if you don't like gyoza, there's not any reason to go. It's like... How many stars? It had like 3 stars? But like, the food is really good and really cheap. It's like 500 yen for an entree. It's like $3 to $4. I have heard the star theory. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, I don't know if the star theory works in Japan. It might. The thing that's funny about the restaurant is, like, when you walk in, there's, like, a bunch of booths. Like, you know, for, like, sitting up to, like, you know, 4 people. But if you go in and you're alone, they bring you into the back, into a large table that's all separated into single people eating. It's like, oh, eating alone? Come to your eating trough. And you're all just sitting lined up. The service is great. I have 0 complaints about the service. The one minor issue is I ordered what I thought was 2 full things of gyoza. And I somehow ended up ordering 1 full thing of gyoza and then 1 small thing of gyoza. So we only had 9 gyoza. But that was fine. I was very full and so was Jen. Why am I in Japan? Beats the United States. I mean, why not? I get that a lot. I get a lot from people like, oh, what are you doing there? Mostly eating. I looked at stuff. I bought a couple. I haven't really bought anything. I bought a couple things. I bought a big tub of Vaseline, and whenever I know I'm going to go on a long walk, I lube up my toes. Is that weird? Okay, I'm getting some responses that make me think that's a little weird. Whatever, man. It helps with the blisters, man. I got them real bad. I lube up my toes before I go on a long walk. with Vaseline. Why are you laughing, Jen? You gotta sit there and watch me do it. Ever since I started doing it, I haven't gotten any new blisters. I don't think you understood how long I walked and for how many hours every day. Like, I was walking maybe, I don't know, 4 to 5 miles a day. And I was wearing these new shoes, like, not new shoes, but like newish shoes, and I think that was the issue. Buy me a book and sign it. I'll get you something. I'm here until September. I've only been to one book off, and there's some okay stuff there, but I feel like I could find a better one. Though flip-flops? That seems like you'd get like a really bad blister from like where the thong meets your toes. Lubing is quite good against blisters? Thank you. I'm glad I have been defended by chat for once. I'm almost dead. Ooh. Don't kill me, please. I just need to, make fun of me all you want. I need to go over here. I need to heal. Early stream today? Yeah, this is going to be our schedule for a little bit. We're going to do really early stream and then like kind of late stream. Not like impossibly late stream, like in theory, like EU people can watch it. But definitely late for them. I mean, this is the hub Rathalos, so like he's got a lot more life than normal Rathalos. I can't tell if he's leaving, he's attacking. Think you can get the sharpen off? You think he's leaving? I think he might be leaving. God, he eats a lot, doesn't he? Soloing G rank in 3 ultimate? Honestly, maybe easier to do that than to solo high rank in try. At least, you know, if you use blast in any proximity. You exhausted? You just ate. His enrage must be at like 150 health. Because you can barely get a combo off before he's freaking out on you. Bracky Greatsword? I would say Bracky Greatsword's probably one of the more balanced blast weapons in the game. All things considered. thought he was actually landing. I think I got to heal after that. A smart person would heal. See, he's already unenraged. Have I gotten any good vending machine food? The only food I've gotten out of a vending so far has been ice cream. It was at Osaka Castle. They had like almost 20 beverage vending machines lined up and 2 ice cream vending machines. We got an ice cream that was like almost like 2 waffles put together with matcha, green tea matcha ice cream and red beans in it. And the flavor itself was okay, but like the vending machine kind of kept it really hard. Later on, we got the same brand of ice cream from the convenience store, and the temperature was much better controlled. The ice cream was a lot softer. I think it was quite a bit better. Favorite file type is? Well, I mean, there's no question. I mean, power's the strongest, but favorite? For like laughs? I don't know. Exhaust is pretty funny. Just being able to KO things with exhaust file is pretty neat. I mean, exhaust file would actually probably be pretty good in try if it's in it. I think it first showed up in Portable Third. Been that far. So I mean, there's a ton of beverage vending machines, but there's really hasn't been that many food vending machines. The closest thing would be like a lot of restaurants still have you do the put your money in the vending machine and get tickets, and that's how you pay for your food. Usually in cases like that, that's because there's like one person handling like the restaurant, so like they can't really handle managing the money and preparing the food at the same time. Kind of an ingenious sort of system. Find one that serves me ramen? You know, still haven't gotten ramen yet. We tried a couple times, but the ramen shops that said that they were open at 5 o'clock were just not open. And like, there's a Japanese guy standing outside, like looking like he really wanted to get that ramen. And I talked to him for a bit, and he's like, I think they're sleeping. He's like, I think they're sleeping inside. I don't know if he was joking or not, but it was still pretty funny either way. Effie Machado, hello, good morning. We are going to leave and heal. I think paintball should make a comeback. I think I like tracks the best from Monster Hunter World. I think tracks were a pretty neat way of tracking a monster, because like you earn it. Like you have to earn looking at the tracks. Like if you've been fighting a monster a ton, okay, you know a lot about that monster, you can find them right away. You still need one track to get Capture Expert. Oh, that was real lame. I'm running away again. We might time out here. We're at like 15 minutes left. Where's my power seed? He like enrages so much. And then, like, he's flying, and then, like, I can't do anything because he's in the air. It's like, I know I'm doing damage. Looks like he's running away. The thing for me with tracks is it's like you could help find a monster if you didn't know where they spawned on the map. And then, yeah, you wouldn't lose them. The thing I'm scared about the most is him doing his homing, like, 180 turn fireball into me, stunning me, and then killing me with something. I was taking a shower earlier today, and I was thinking about how genius the drinking and flexing after a potion was for game design in 2005. In terms of, like, making recovering health like a risky thing to do. Like, can you think of any other game that had basic healing require you to stop moving and make yourself vulnerable to taking damage before this game? Before Monster Hunter, that is. Monster Hunter 1 in 2005. I mean, before and after, really. I guess there must be some games semi-recently that force you to put on, like, bandages and stuff. Dark Souls? Well, Dark Souls came out... Oh! God damn it! Ah! Demon Souls came out long after Monster Hunter did. I thought he was leaving. Well, he's not even limping yet. Man. Too baby. Recent battle royales. Can you move while applying a shield or health recovery in Apex Legends? I think you can, right? You can move a little bit, can't you? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like a full group. Doing capture a Rathian. I mean, I guess we'll wait for him. I don't know if these guys are going to be high enough. Can I see their level? I think you got to walk up to them to creep on them, right? Making animation for drinking and healing just be longer. I'm just trying to think what games did that before Monster Hunter. And I just mean, like, you have to basically stop in order to heal. Like Mega Man, you just use the E-tank in the menu and it heals you. You send me a friend request in game? Sure. Devil May Cry uses an item. I don't know, I'm thinking of just like only those games. A lot of other games just have health be a pickup. This is Dolphin, yeah. I mean, I kind of enjoy some of the silliness in Monster Hunter sometimes. Like exploding through the air and flying through it. When you die, a cart pulls you along and a cat pulls you along on a cart. Yeah, so like Zelda, yeah, you could just heal to max in the menu. And that's on top of having like fairies in bottles just like stocked up as well, right? The cats that come to your body die. I think that's it, man. I think they're pretty safe, though. I think they could jump in the ground before they die. I'm not throwing shade, but how long is this Rathian going to take him? Good whatever it is. It's good evening. I don't know what's good about it. We spent an hour. We haven't gotten anything done. We haven't accomplished anything. In my brain, the longsword user is tripping the hammer user, and the greatsword user keeps missing things. But I'm sure they're much better than that. Watch a Ken video until they come back. My brother in Christ, I am currently living off of literally like angel dust. Not the drug. Literal like seraphic miracles in order to keep the stream running right now. I could watch it on my phone and I can hold it up to the camera. When's the podcast reboot? I should message Christian, see what he's up to. We're in the same time zone now, so like we could actually like do something, and Noxel will be here too. We'll see. We're not allowed in the cool house. We can only go in the shack, I think. Can I go in the level 2 guest house? No. Why am I in Japan? I got tired of all the affordable housing and safety of the United States, and I needed to find a more dangerous country. Calm down here, Satan.
Yeah.
Those are the reasons I chose badly. Did I get it backwards? How's learning the language? Ooh, we can use the rank 2 guest house. It's not that bad. The grammar structure is different fundamentally than English, but I mean, you just gotta learn it. When you're actually communicating in real life, just like in English, or pretty much any other language, like, you don't need to be, like, fully grammatically correct for people to understand what you're saying. So even though there's, like, a lot of time and agony when you're learning the language, like in a classroom, it's not that big of a deal. And if you're a foreigner especially, there's zero expectation for you to be following like all of the honorifics and stuff like that. They'll just be impressed that you're even making an attempt to communicate in Japanese. But it's vocab. It's a lot of work for vocab, both the actual like vocab and then also like the kanji. There's a lot of kanji that get used if you're trying to read things, assuming you're not using Google Lens. All right, I don't know how long it's been, but I feel like it's been too long for these guys to be completing a capture a Rathian quest. Has it been like 10 minutes, man? You speak in Japanese, but your hands are doing Italian? It's not that bad. Hey, Albino's here. Why are you awake at 8 a.m.? I tripled to a Rathalos. Again, Rathalos has killed me more than anything else. I can be carried? I'd be happy to. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to show disrespect. It's not a large server. I don't want to be that asshole in the server. But I feel like this Rathian has taken like 20 minutes. Seems that only Americans don't care about foreigners trying to speak the country's language. America is definitely a very, very English-centric country. But I mean, it comes more from a place of like, why would you need to speak anything other than English? That's the mindset. I'm not saying that's right. But that's the mindset. But I mean, in Japan, I mean, it's similar. I mean, nobody takes extraordinary lengths to learn languages other than Japanese. You can get a couple basic sentences, but for the most part, people are like worried that they're going to make like a huge mistake. And so they just stick with Japanese, I think, for the most part. I mean, even if you travel the world, I mean, it's been a long time since French was the language of choice for diplomacy. You know what I mean? Like, English is everywhere. In every country I've been in, if there's a second language that's plastered on something, it's English. There he is. Time to get carried. Looking extra good today? Hey, thanks, man. Most Americans can barely speak English, let alone a second language. I don't know about that. That's a little rude. Do an Oregon. I got a water weapon. Oh, hold on. I should probably eat. What is speaking like English? I don't know, man. Think about it, it's kind of a mystery. You make a whole bunch of noises with like some chords in your throat and then suddenly people understand what you're doing. But yeah, I mean, for a native English speaker, Japanese is probably one of the hardest languages you can learn. I would argue Chinese is harder, other than the grammar. Because they've got a lot more kanji. Everything's a kanji. And the words to be pronounced all have a tone to them. Streaming in Netcafe when? I mean, I've already done it. Like a bunch of times. Honestly, I should be doing it now with the internet that we have tonight, but whatever. English has inconsistent pronunciation? I mean, part of that's also like accents, which I mean that, accents are in human and animal languages, right? So. Your wife can speak Chinese and you can get one word right. I'm sure if you tried, you could get... You could get some stuff. You know, Jason, the internet's been a bit of a struggle over here. What can you do? We're here for another 2 months. Trying to make the most of it. You appreciate the videos and tries day? You're welcome. Thank you. I mean, if you're tone deaf, I would assume it's nearly impossible to understand Chinese fluently. Like, your brain would have to work overtime to understand context. Because, like, every character has a tone. They should really warn you before you learn Chinese. They're like, they gotta be like, you sure about this? This is gonna be real hard. This is probably a bad idea. What's up, dude? It is interesting when you get similarities between two different languages. Like, to denote a question in Chinese, you gotta end the sentence with ma. And in Japanese, it's ka. Kinda neat, right? Makes you wonder if there was some sort of, like, cultural shift at some point thousands of years ago that caused that to happen. Peninsula or archipelago or something that connected the two islands, well, the island of Japan and the continent of China. Portable AC unit you bought keeps you alive and doesn't short the circuit breaker? They can be pretty okay. That's what we use for the most part for AC. We just cool our bedroom with a portable AC unit. Doesn't East Asia all come from the same ancestor? You'd have to ask an anthropologist. I mean, in theory, all humans came from the same ancestor as well, right? Well, I guess you did at some point have the Neanderthal and Homo sapien. That's right. I don't want to get that wrong. I met a guy once who claimed that he had a higher percentage of Neanderthal DNA in his body than the normal person. He was like a forensic scientist. So he was, I mean, you know, by default, he was already a little bit of a weird dude. But he's like, knock on my head, you'll feel I have a particularly hard skull. And I was like, dude, I'm weird, but like, what are you talking about? Not to be such an attention seeker. He was like 70 to 80 years old. So at that point, you know, when you're that old, like, you be as weird as you want. Who's gonna tell you otherwise? Did he have a dent? I did eventually get coerced into knocking on his head. It was pretty hard. He wouldn't get a dent. He might have been right. Will I be like it in 10 years? To me, I would assume he was definitely at some level of dementia or Alzheimer's. But functional, like, not unlike me. You know, able to take on, you know, most daily tasks, just like clearly, you know, on the decline, as they say, on the descent. Oh, nice trip. Didn't matter, the rock tour got me anyway. He was a nice guy. He seemed like he just really wanted somebody to hang out with. How hard is it to get a living visa in Japan? I'm only here for 3 months. If you're American, you can stay in Japan without a visa for 3 months. They just give you like a stamp when you arrive in your passport. Would it be a good idea to craft the Gen longsword? I think it's pretty good when you can get it. Is it the Guandao? There's worse longswords. So easy? Depends on your passport. I've not moved here permanently. If you want to live here permanently, for the most part, you either got to marry someone or you got to have a job. You could eventually get a residence permit after, like, working for 10 years. It's like you got to pay taxes for 10 years. And if you want, like, full-on Japanese citizenship, it's a lot more work. Streaming is a job? You might be able to set it up as, like, a business if you wanted. Even though my health insurance is really good by American standards, it'd be even better in Japan. It's only like $200 to get the health insurance in Japan a year. I know to some Europeans that might seem very expensive, but I spend like $300 every 2 months for my health insurance. Easier to be reborn as Japanese. Sure. You get a cheap checkup up there all there anyways. I mean, I just trust Japanese medicine more than the United States medicine. Like, I just have never had a particularly great experience with the American medical system. Like, I have zero points in my life have I ever seen a doctor in the United States and be like, man, you really fill me with confidence. Remember having some ass problems at one point? Like, I was just having, like, kind of bad, explosive diarrhea, and I talked to my doctor about it. And she's like, yeah, I think you have a rare parasite. I need to give you this medicine that will completely cleanse your system. However, it might result in permanent hearing loss. And I was like, huh. Well, I think I'm gonna wait on that. And then I got a follow-up from another doctor, and she was like, nah, man, you just had some bad diarrhea going on. You do not have a parasite that is going to kill you. You can just chill. No, it would... That was her solution. We got some sort of test. I had a test. I remember I had to poop in a bottle and bring it somewhere. And as after that, she's like, I think just to be safe, we should give you this extremely dangerous medicine. It cleared up and I was fine. No medicine necessary. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was for profit for them or, you know, what it was. I get some pain in my left knee sometimes, and I've asked for years to be like, yo, can somebody please just like look at it? Never gotten anyone that wants to look at it. They're like, walk more. Okay. This is bad. This is bad, lazy medicine in the United States. If you've got a lot of money, I'm sure you can get some very good care in the country. Like, no doubt. Oh shoot, I was just trying to look at things. No, don't kill me. Sorry, bro. I gotta go the other area. I wanted to see if I had space to mine, and technically I do now. I know in a lot of other countries the issue is like you sign up for a checkup or something and you just gotta wait, and that's the problem. Like, I could see that being annoying. I mean, Northern Lion talked about it. He got food poisoning and Campylobacter. Got like a strange cat parasite and food poisoning at the same time. I'm not laughing at him, but his doctor like wouldn't even see him. Crazy. I don't know if that's because Canada has been going towards like a US model or something. Still no checkup in 4 years? That's unfortunate. That's really bad. Didn't die. I tried to mine them and it wouldn't let me mine them. gonna use this for the damage. Oh, god damn it. Are you kidding me? Maybe he'll go in it anyways? Oh, we just killed him. Oh, goddamn. Well, that was way better than I thought it would be. Oh, I mean, just having one other person there to back you up. And I guess also, like, having a somewhat favorable elemental matchup. It's not like the 19 water did that much. At most, it was like an extra maybe 4 or 5 damage per hit zone, but it's better than nothing. That's a disturbing amount of bone husks. Basically the same amount of points as Legia Cruz. Give that guard charm, please. It would be nice. It would be nice on Lance, yeah. Especially in high rank, or later end to low rank, like guard +1 is pretty nice. Ooh, look at this, all these people hanging out. Well, they're all wearing reasonable gear. Nothing too overpowered. I guess we'll just go down the list. Oh no, oh no. Turn up, no. Yeah, Monster Hunter 6. I mean, it's reasonable to expect at this point that the next Monster Hunter is going to have some games as a service. It's just, you know, why wouldn't they? They'd be one of the last people to do it. They'll have a battle pass. I mean, you know, to be fair, it wouldn't be the first Capcom game to have a battle pass. It would just be the first Monster Hunter game to have one. Street Fighter 6 has it now. I feel like people have just gotten kind of numb to it. Like, if you can look at the battle pass and see something that you want on it, all right. But I can't imagine there's anyone out there that, like, truly gets joy out of, like, leveling up their battle pass. It's just work. even games that make it pathetically easy to complete battle passes like Honkai Star Rail, even then I get to the point where I'm like, I don't want chores. I didn't like homework or chores as a child. What makes you think I'm going to like it now? What if it was $80 and a battle pass? I could see it being $70 and a battle pass. I don't think they're going to charge $80. Maybe for a deluxe edition. And Monkey Paw and Honkai? Screwed it up, dude. To be fair, Honkai Star Railed themselves by putting like 20 hours worth of content into their forever to play RPG game. Like, what are you doing? Guys, good morning. Like, is Zenless Zone Zero going to be the same thing? Probably. And I was kind of looking forward to Zenless Zone Zero because, like, it's an actual, like, possibly challenging game. Maybe? What I hate is how quickly he'll eat when he's exhausted. Got through finishing a manga today. Been reading My Home Hero. That's a fun little story. There's only the first two main parts that have been translated so far. I like the premise. I think it's got turned into an anime. Oh, I mean, I don't know, Turn Up, probably. Oh, it did? Did it already release? Oh. Well, screw me then. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is probably going to be our summer schedule final encounter. I think the manga's a lot better than the anime. You know, there's some manga you read and you're like, yeah, that was great as a manga. That does not need to be an anime, and that is one of them. Arguably, it's one of those manga as well that it's like, definitely the first premise was super well thought out and planned for years. And then it became very successful, and they're like, well, I guess I got to do a part 2 now, and a part 3, and a part 4. It's not as bad as like Death Note in that regard, where it's like, oh my god, what happened to you? Who hurt you? I mean, we got the Golden Age stuff done like how many times, Turnip? You don't really, other than like the first arc post Golden Age, I don't think anything really needs to be animated. Keep it going for the money. I mean, I get it. If there's a demand, and if there's one thing we know now, people would much rather have a mediocre sequel than a new thing. And it's a lot of work to kill a Rathalos, isn't it? Can't believe the servers are back again. It's beautiful, man. It's such great news. Outlaster 2 when? I mean, they teased the hell out of it, didn't they? I don't know what the anniversary edition is. I no longer have Crunchyroll. I no longer have that service. I have High Dive and Hulu. Hulu gets some of the Crunchyroll stuff. High Dive better than Crunchy? Well, the quality of the episodes you're gonna get are way better. Like, just like the bitrate and compression and stuff. Just depends on like what you're into. High Dive has definitely like some more niche stuff. I'm trying to describe the content in a comprehensible way. Don't care about quality? I mean, if you've got anywhere near a semi-decent monitor that you're watching on, or TV you're watching on, I mean, it's bad. I used High Dive to watch Your Boy Kongming. The first reason I subscribed to it. Trying to think what else I watched on it. Hiking Girls. That anime was real good. I'm assuming he's ready. He's albino. Done a trap. Watch Nichijou? Nope. I don't think so. Made in Abyss is on High Dive. Everybody made fun of me when I said I was watching Made in Abyss. Like, oh wow. Weird, creepy old man watching kids get scared and pee. I haven't seen that. I mean, High Dive's a lot cheaper than Crunchyroll. It's like $5 a month. Any guide somewhere on how to play this? Type in !try. Or go to my YouTube page if you want to look at, like, a 13-year-old LP. Do it next time without, you gotta let Simon out. That's good. Gotta make sure he's comfortable. We'll do like a gathering quest or something. We'll do the Powder Stone quest maybe. Nichijou is that anime where like the girl like pile drives like the deer. I think I've seen that. I've seen clips of it. Was it goat? Maybe I'd like it, man. Sounds like it's my sort of like it's my sort of series.
Hi.
Oh, hold on. I need to eat for this. Hold on. Lander? Gen Longsword now? Please do not use the Gen Longsword in multiplayer.
Hi.
You need a Wii or Wii U to play this. You might need it to rip your copy of the game. Other than that, though, you can emulate it with a Dolphin emulator. Is Gen Longsword strong in this game? I think it's okay. I don't know. I mean, there's not that many choices for weapons, so in terms of like matching up the right element, you kind of just got to take what you get. Isn't Barbarian the best water weapon? Well, the one you get from the Argosy Captain? Maybe. Is the game missing stuff from the whole game still then? No, I think they got all the event quests programmed in. I don't know if I should wait for Gargamel or not. He got his longsword. I mean, they had the Phantom Uragon, and they had, like, World Eater Devil Joe, but those were, you know, that's possible to add back in. Is this over an emulator? It is, yep. Yeah, when the servers first went up, we actually had the sandstorm. It was only for like 1 day. I think normally it's for like 3 days at a time. I'm using a Wiimote by Bluetooth. Nope. Although you can. You could set up a Wii remote and a nunchuck. Playing trying you join a lobby or two people are erotic role-playing in chat. Even with all the censored words? Were you able to do that? Remember being extremely uncomfortable. I'm sorry to hear that. It's also 15. Uncomfortable and being exposed to crimes. Unintentional. I mean, I don't know. The possible gray area. Anything that you could have said in Try Chat, I don't think could have gotten you in too much trouble. I mean, you couldn't even say stuff like, oh, kiss my after. Like, you couldn't even say that. Technically, you walked in on them. Yeah. Kill was censored. Yep. Yep. Kill was censored. After was censored. Like, two of, like, the most basic words. Like, I think you could have said slay. Hunt? Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't remember everyone saying hunt. I always remember seeing censored or cap. I mean, in this game especially, like, it really mattered because there were certain rewards that were exclusively kill or capture rewards. Like, you had to. You had to come up with a plan. Like, people could have debates all day long in Rise or whatever, but it really doesn't matter in that game. Very little it matters. But, you know, if you're fighting a Giganox, it really matters. Any charm farming yet? Nothing on, like, a large scale. This would be the quest, though, that I would do. Does this count as an item? Mind you, I would love to do some charm farming. If I can get, you know, the +4 attack charm, that would make certain things a lot easier. Next game brings in weather effects. We had, like, kind of sort of weather effects in World, right? It could rain. It never really affected anything, though, I guess. And the effect was so demanding on some PCs that there were mods made that just removed it because it wasn't worth it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, rainstorms, snowstorms. Are these egg quests key? I don't know. But, I figured that with Albino out for a quest, this is something that we could do and it wouldn't be a big deal. I'm not necessarily looking to get a full guild card on this character. But if I was, I'd want to get all the quests cleared anyways. No dash juice before carrying? It's not necessary, and I don't have any, so. And I'm only doing one. The real question is why don't you have transporter? And I just haven't made that transporter set yet. Maybe I will in high rank. Try to emulate this game on a $300 phone? Dolphin should run on a $300 phone. It's like the Loklac set. I think Loklac gives transporter. It's like a 3-piece set. Centipede or a moth? Centipedes are creepy, man. I wouldn't mind seeing like a beetle. Beetles are pretty cool. Big Hercules beetle that grabs you and pile drives you into the ground. Could be neat. High rank is HR 30? I'm almost there. Only 7 away. Probably be there for my morning and everyone else's night stream. High rank is capped out at what, like 50? 50 gets you access to Alatreon and World Eater Devil Joe. It's not too bad. Am I still in Japan? I'm going to be here for a while. So you can mark your calendar or just until you see my basement again. I'm in Japan. Good morning. It's still evening for me. I gotta sneeze. Badly. Sorry, I didn't have a mute ready. Please heal. I don't got any life powders, man. Could I set up on the porch? I mean, September and October, the weather's pretty nice. It starts to get cold in November. No, this is a long trip. This is a long trip. I mean, outside of flying here and outside of renting the place, it's not that expensive. Nah, my internet is still super ass. The fact that you're asking if it's ass, though, means the video quality isn't that bad? Oh, shoot. Am I not home? No. No. I mean, I really, I'm at a loss. I mean, it's either the lady here goes through the unnecessary time and effort to get an internet upgrade, or I find a prepaid cellular plan that is capable of uploading at a faster speed than the internet that's in this house. And I just don't... I don't think it's gonna happen. I just don't. I don't think it's gonna happen. Am I living somewhere else for school? It's just vacation, man. I mean, vacation. I mean, I'm working. No, working. I'm streaming. But I mean, the food is worth it. Super cheap, super tasty. I've got no complaints. Plenty of cool things to see and do. Validate your existence for me. My current expense is lower than the US. We probably spend about 3,000 yen a day on food, and that involves eating out once a day, most days. It's $21. It's a little expensive for food. Maybe between $100 and $140 a week for 2 people. $3,000 yen is $21. But that does involve eating out once a day usually. What do I cook then? There's not any cooking that's going on right now. No, who told you I was cooking? I'm not. I'm not cooking. No, I mean, I would say we're eating very well. I mean, that's with Jen. You know, when it's just me, I'll probably only be about 1,000 yen a day, so like $7 a day. Best meal I've had since? This one place that has like some really banging tonkatsu curry. Tonkatsu is pork cutlet, and he gives you like a raw egg to go with it. That's the best thing I've had so far. And it's not like a completely foreign or insane meal. It's just like really good cutlet and really good curry. No, it's good. Living's good over here, man. You have to go? Goodbye. We got shoutouts for that, right? The nice thing is you don't end up stocking up on groceries that you don't eat or go bad. You can literally go outside within 2 to 3 minutes, be within a convenience store or a restaurant, eat what you want to eat, have no preparation or cleanup, and just leave. And like, that's just really cool. Like, I've never really lived in a city before. I lived in Boston for like a year, but it was so painfully expensive. Like, I didn't get to live that lifestyle. Is the Whopper better in Japan? It's a little better, yeah. Yeah, the quality's a little higher. Love watching streamers live in Japan. They make it seem like it's 100 times better than the US. I mean, you've got public transportation. It's safe. You're very unlikely to get into a violent confrontation or have anything stolen from you. The food is good. Many things are cheap. Everything's inflation resistant. Homes and apartments are affordable. It's clean. There's chocolate case and vanilla case in a waffle shell. Yeah, man. I saw that in the convenience store the other day. I just got the plain vanilla one, but I saw the vanilla cased in chocolate cased in waffle. Aren't most Americans bigger than the average Japanese? As in fatter or in taller? On average, I mean, I guess maybe a little taller. Definitely fatter. I'm just gonna hit you with a yes. But I feel like I'm losing weight. I mean, I've been walking a lot. And I've tried to stop eating a massive pile of donuts for breakfast. When I first got to Osaka, I found this place that was like serving up fresh baked breads and stuff like that first thing in the morning. And that was great for like a week. And I'm like, I should probably stop this. What dogs? I missed you. I think yesterday? I didn't see you. I had Mapo tofu again. I was going to say at least the social culture in America is better. It's probably a lot less stressful for teenagers in the US. The issue in Japan is if you're Japanese, you're subjected to the Japanese society and work culture and pay and everything else like that. And that is tough, dude. And even if you're from, you know, another country and you come and you're educated, like, you know, I don't know. I mean, the most you can hope to earn is like 250,000 yen a month as like an English teacher, which like you'll live okay on it. You won't suffer or struggle in any way. It's just like it's very difficult to like advocate to get a pay raise in this country, from what I understand. Bullying is huge right now in schools. Is there like a lot of online bullying and stuff like that? Ooh. I'm getting bullied right now. I remember there being bullying when I was in school. But has it gotten worse in some substantial way? I guess the difference is like, you know, before this is gonna make me sound so old. Before the internet and cell phones, you know, at the very least you had a break. You'd go home, you just had to deal with whatever was going on at home. But I guess now, like, it could be happening 24 hours a day. There's nothing you can do about it. You think the school, or at least the parents, would be able to do something, though? Like, if there's, like, online bullying, it should be pretty easy to track, right? Kids won't snitch because it causes more bullying? Yeah, but what if there's like a report anonymously? Like, oh, somebody saw this. Kids will also make alts to spam kids with stuff? Isn't there like verify your account, like accept messages only from verified accounts? I don't know. I'm clearly clueless as to everything. Is that a 30 FPS cap or a slow PC? It's my internet. We're dropping frames. It's smooth on my end. Does Japan handle its internet at the federal level? Do they spy as hard as China? I have no idea. I know they want your passport, even if you get like a prepaid cell phone. They probably have some knowledge. That's really sad, man. That makes me sad to hear about the bullying stuff. Yeah, no, if we might be dropping frames. It's been getting worse as the night has gone on. How come he didn't fall? I might have to drop the bit rate even lower. Oh yeah, that's getting low. That's... Ooh. I don't know that this will even fix it. This feels like I should be going to the net cafe. But we're already like 2 hours into the stream. Just turn on audio only. I'll narrate what's happening with the Barioth. We have broken both of the Barioth's arms. I'm working on attacking the tail. But yeah, twice now I've gotten the Mapo tofu wet dogs are great, and it's really delicious. And it's only 500 yen. It doesn't come with rice though. Like that's like another 200 yen. PC bongs as big there as Korea. They're mostly used as a place to sleep and not as a place to play video games. I cut the tail. You're audio only and you were getting audio drops? Not now, though. It'll catch up. I see it going up now. You know, the first time I got it, I sweat a little bit. This time, I felt like I didn't sweat at all. I think next time, I might be able to just eat the whole thing in one go. I can't believe I'm streaming at 1200 kilobits a second at 720p. At least the download will be real fast for Dean tomorrow. That'll be easy. That'll be the smallest VOD he's ever seen. You know, my computer's pretty good. My processor could be a bit better, but I've got a 4070 right now. I'm just waiting for TwitchCon in like a week, 2 weeks, to announce AV1 encoding. If I were you, Dean, I would just like stitch the two VODs together and just pretend it was one. I try to wear the same clothing for the morning stream. Like I just take the shirt off and I put it on the next morning. And then I shower afterwards. It's like all messed up. So there's at least that continuity. Oh, hold on. They have to add AV1. They would save so much money. Gonna get a pay cut instead. The hardest part, and it hasn't been horrible yet, has been like, I think people are just like struggling like financially. Like I've heard essentially across the board, like people are pulling back their subscriptions because like life's just horrifically expensive now. That's just how it is. Everyone is suffering from inflation. I don't blame them. They gave us the surplus stimulus checks, and now they want their money back. Everything got more expensive, and like, I don't know. I don't know of anyone that got like a real pay raise. Did anyone here get like a pay raise that kept up with inflation? 4 minutes of ads is crazy. It should only be 3 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna sound like an asshole. It should only be 3 minutes of ads. I'm only running 3 minutes of ads an hour. It's to cut off the pre-rolls. I feel like 3 minutes an hour is better than 90 seconds every 30 minutes, but I don't know. It shouldn't exceed 3 minutes. You just reload Twitch and they're gone? Wow. You got 40 cents? Like an extra $40 a month? You got like an extra $500 a year? Getting paid 18 while new hires coming in at 20. You gotta switch, man. You got decent bonuses? I mean, that could make up for it if they're consistent. Yeah, I mean, if you're in the US, I mean, there's no... They don't pay for loyalty anymore. One could argue they never did. 3,000 quarterly? That seems like a good raise. Good bonus. I heard Taco Bell was starting at $20 an hour. And like, I don't know. I remember starting off at a credit union like 12 years ago, and we were getting started at 13 an hour if we had a college degree. Like, I got a raise and all. And it got better eventually, but Taco Bell would have been way less stressful. Janitors start at 22. You know, am I a weirdo for thinking, like, I don't think janitor work is that bad. I mean, yeah, it's kind of gross cleaning a toilet. But, I mean, you wear gloves. It's not like you gotta clean it with your face. You know? Push a broom, push a mop. Clean up the classrooms and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's not that bad. Yeah, you usually gotta wear headphones. You're seeing that Crap, people live in on toilets who change your mind quick. I guess if it's a kid's... If it's an elementary school or whatever, middle or high school bathroom, it could probably get pretty bad. Maintenance and landscaping? Yeah. That work can get pretty tiring. No, I'm not underrating it. I'm just saying the job seems alright. Someone threatened your left testicle? Nature's healing, man. Clean 2 subway bathrooms, that was the worst. Like Subway or the sandwich place Subway? The Subway bathrooms in Japan are super clean. Sandwich shop, yeah, I'm sure it's toxic. I think that hit. You live a lavish, rich couch life? I mean... I'm not saying you could live here too, but... if you wanted to, you probably could. God, seriously? That was so fast. And I only have one couch here. I'm really struggling, man. I have found one bathroom that looked pretty gross. It was like a semi-dilapidated park. Like, I don't know. Near the Akama station? Show couch, can I? Couch, I'm sitting on it right now. Oh, hold on. Starting to see a little bare leg over there. Maybe a machinist in Japan with a language barrier? That's a great question. I'm sure there's probably something you could do in the tech industry. What material is the couch? It's some sort of fabric. I did see a job that was advertised to men in their 30s and 40s, and it said it was foreigner friendly, and your job was to go to a factory and package cheese. Like, I think just straight up assembly line, taking cheese and getting it into a box. 8 hours a day. Can you eat the cheese? You probably get a discount on that cheese. How much to be a cheese man? It did not pay as well as teaching English. It was like 150,000 yen a month. You can live off of it. But there's definitely better paying stuff out there. I think 200,000 yen is the norm for a college graduate. 150 to 200,000. Could Ayano be a cheese woman? They advertised it as nearly exclusively a male job. Let's release Kermit here. I mean, the biggest issue is that everything over here just doesn't pay enough. I mean, it'll pay, but like if you have any outstanding debts outside of like the Japanese ecosystem, it's going to be difficult, especially with the yen as weak as it is right now, and who knows when it's going to come back. I mean, there's all sorts of cycles in the economy, but you know, I don't know. You got 3 laggy plates already? Awesome. When I use the frog fishing lure, it looks like Dat Boy. Hell yeah. I think maybe Twitch chat and YouTube have a correlation with the amount of bullying that happens in schools now. Probably, right? All those prank streamers out there. Jake Paul, stuff like that. Please, what? Ooh, oh my... Oh! Please, I can only evade so much. Jackass was on TV, but you weren't raised by it. You know what I mean? Like if you're watching that like when you were in elementary school, maybe it'd be different. I think it's the 24-hour social media. I mean, it's obviously not Facebook anymore because nobody uses Facebook. Certainly kids aren't using Facebook, but, you know, that sort of stuff. I remember one of my classmates, who was a freshman in college, told me that she got made fun of for having an Android phone. You're like, oh, green bubbles. Oh, your pictures look bad. I'd rather be bullied by Jake Paul fans than think that Naruto running while playing YMC soccer was ever okay. What? I don't understand at least 60% of that sentence. You got made fun of for wearing sweatpants? Like at gym? Like in like the classroom? Having a runny nose all the time? Well, that sucks. Like allergies, or just get like a lot of colds? Yeah, honestly, they really should just make school uniforms everywhere. Got made fun of because you didn't break enough rules? Guess who's better off today? I remember reading, like, news stories about kids that, like, were a little bit edgy in high school. You know, that would just sometimes bully the other kids, and one of them was caught at, like, a Whole Foods for, like, stealing $50 and went on, like, a low-speed chase from, like, the police officers. And got caught. It brings me no joy in their suffering. However, I can still laugh at it a little bit, right? Coworkers and your son was stressed before getting a haircut? Oh my god. I guess that's a good point, Llama Cub. If it's not one thing, it'll be another thing, right? I'm just saying it might help, you know? I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. You beat a kid with a desk? Bro. Why am I bald? Very, very pertinent during a conversation on bullying, right? It's okay. I won't punish them. Ain't bullying. I said all memes aside. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna SR this one. Oh yeah. I mean, any of the bullies that are out there, I mean, the most you can hope for is they've improved their life in some way, and at least aren't harassing other people. I would imagine most of the time it's like, probably going on in their family. I mean, they might have it even worse at their own home, right? Let's do the, Wife is asking you to shave your head? Just do it, man. If you're in any doubt, if you want to do it even 10%, just get it done. It is more work than maintaining normal hair. Like, whoever thinks that, like, maintaining, like, keeping a short haircut is better than long is, like, wrong. Like, okay, you don't gotta style it in the morning. But you gotta, like, trim it constantly. I have to comb it every 30 minutes? I'm just not using the right product. Comb it every 30 minutes? What's going on? What's going on with your head, man? That doesn't sound right at all. For 30 minutes. I don't know. Very curly and very long hair? I feel like you've got curly hair, like, you just gotta use the right product. Some Brill cream. I'm just saying, like, if you've got, like, hair this short, you just gotta, and you want to keep it this short, you gotta be trimming it regularly. Like, once a week, you know? Now, whatever's going on with, like, combing your hair for 30 minutes, like, that sounds insane. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. That's news to me. Oh, I mean, for sure, there is a length of male haircut that is the best, least maintenance you'll ever need to deal with. Oh, good job, guys. Use an electric beard shaver in the afternoons before the shower? Once a week. But then, you know, it's not, it's like making sure that you got it right on the sides and the head, unless you're fine to have it all be the same length. Excuse me. This low-rank Diablos is more threatening than most G-rank Diablos is. Like, look how fast that tail came. This isn't even the high-rank one. Go short hair, you'll become a criminal? Okay. I mean, I guess permission to commit crimes, but to cut your hair short, I mean, that's pretty cool. Don't do it again. Leave me alone. That is a very long paralysis. I'm not running. I'm not running. What was that? Oh. Anthills? I'm waiting for the season to pop up before I start leveling anything in Diablo. That makes sense to me. I should probably be baby mode, though. Like, whatever it is, Torment 2. Torment 2? I have no idea what it's even called. The second difficulty level. And just get all, like, the Lilith statues or something, right? Woo! You don't even need evasion to roll through that. Just gonna get in statue stand 1. I'd have to drop down. This is pretty fast. I don't need to heal. We're good. I think both Albino and Hina have perception, so... This is the C-Deo Switch Axe. It's pretty good. It's got power file. Saw a Latrian weapon last night. It's pretty powerful, yeah. And purple sharpness is even stronger in this game. It's 1.5. Cruising right along. I just keep going for Exchanger every time I see it. Remembered Great Baggy? How awful. How terrible.
Hi.
I ate, right? I don't know why they wouldn't let you eat after grabbing a quest. I wonder if, like, registering for the quest locks in your state in some way? It's a little strange. It's definitely not like that in Portable Third or I think 3U. Yeah, it's bizarre. It's probably something that could be patched by Incognito Man if he ever put his mind to it. Speak on your potato laptop? No, I mean, you're just playing the original game anyways, right? There's nothing particularly unique about this version of the game other than it's been patched to be able to play, change the IP address. You know, I don't know what it takes to run 1X emulation of a Wii game, but I'm pretty sure people were emulating, like, Xenoblade Chronicles pretty much flawlessly back in 2012, like 11 years ago. How potato is your laptop? How old is it? 5 years? 6 years? 8 years? AMD Ryzen APU? Probably okay. Beat 16, it's the worst game I've ever played, my god. I wouldn't say this is the best place to discuss spoilers or impressions of 16. All I'll just say is I'm very sorry to hear that. I'll probably check it out when it comes to PC. I can't say I had very high expectations after 15. 15 was okay, but I don't know, man. Spongelo, good morning to you. I mean, genuinely, as long as the combat is okay, I would be mostly alright with that. I don't expect much story-wise from video games nowadays. Save your money. Some people seem like they're liking it. But I'm not rushing out to get it, that's all. Like, as long as the combat is fun and they have a way to make it challenging later on, like, that's all I care about. B-Sponge, I don't know if you saw the pictures. I want to let you know I had a Snoopy burger yesterday. And I tried to get Jen to buy hot dogs on a stick, and she wasn't into it, so I got a corn dog after we got back. To be fair, the corn dogs here are very good. Oh, I put my bombs away. Oh, I'm so sorry. I screwed up bad. Early morning? Yep. We're going to do an early stream, and then we're going to do a little bit of a later stream. Oh, I mean, obviously, if Monster Hunter had timed exclusive, it doesn't matter how trash it is. We'd all buy it and play it anyway. That doesn't mean we gotta like it. I think the only way that Sex would have a timed exclusive is if somebody bought Capcom, and Capcom's not for sale currently. I'm hoping we don't see any more exclusives from Monster Hunter going forward. And that was fast. No modding on PC. I mean, as long as I could play the game on a next-gen console, I'd rather there be modding on PC. Like, as annoying as the cheating stuff is, like, modding adds so much to the games, you know what I mean? I'm thinking of all the mods for Rise that you have to put on to like really improve the quality of life. You know, get rid of the quest timer, which is like insane, but like with the way that game is structured, like the quest timer's like actually just like annoying. You know, adding blood back in. Making vouchers like real vouchers. Seeing Safi Gear and HR9s in Call of Siege getting their ass kicked. What? So they hacked in Safi Gear and they're playing Cole? What are they doing? I mean, we're moving, man. If Sex had crossplay, modding would be annoying. The most you would get out of it is occasionally you'd have a PC player that would instant kill a monster. And people were hacking in decorations on PlayStation. There was a fairly popular speedrunner who famously spent like, it's like $50 or $100 to send his PlayStation to someone so they could hack in Handicraft Plus decos or something. I just like, kind of sad, but whatever. There was a funny moment when I was doing an Elatrion hunt with a bunch of people in the lobby, and it died in 2 hits, and I had to like start like doing like a detective's interrogation of everyone that was in the room. But about Turbo Controller, it speaks for itself. I don't have to comment on that anymore. Almost everyone implicated in that storyline has ducked out of the speedrunning scene, changed their name, or turned into a corn cob, or both. The corn cob? You heard me. I hate this part about switch axe, but you gotta admit that when the monster is not moving, it's pretty damn effective. Sunbreak, every player you came across had a hacked talisman. I don't know that that's true for me. Literally everyone?
I didn't have a hacked talisman.
Oh, he's already enraged? Wow. Some talismans didn't make sense. I mean, I'll be real with you. I have a much better time when I see people equipped with random stuff that makes no sense than are powerful. There was anti-cheat for talismans, but yeah, I think people did find a way to get rid of that. There's one guy in the stream who explained that his method was to always guarantee the highest roll on the talismans, so it'd always be like 3-2 with 4-1-1 slots or something like that. And he's like, well, the skills I get are random. It's just always max. And it's like, alright, dude, like, whatever. That's my general attitude anyways. I still didn't bring bombs. I'm a failure of a human. Some sort of grotesque goblin man. Just gotta stand here. Oh yeah, I mean, my first playthrough for every Monster Hunter game is always solo. I'm certainly not worried about my ability to clear sex. I don't think it's magically going to become harder than World or Rise. I guess you never know. You really gonna get another pair off? Solo dose? I don't know that I ever, I haven't done the online part of Dose yet. Someone donated 10 million bits to a Korean streamer. Was it $100,000? What the hell? That's insane, dude. Imagine giving Twitch all that money. Should've just wired it to him at that point. How do you even buy that many bits? Can you just charge it to your credit card? What's the largest purchase that can even clear on a credit card? I don't even know. bits, was it? 10 million bits? No, Mega Fish Man, they're up forever. It'll indeterminate amount of time, but you'll be fine. So is it 308 times 4 times 100? So 1,200? $102,000? Something like that. She was screaming, I would be nervous. Like, I would actually get really scared if somebody donated that much money. It's like, what do you... what do you want me to do? And then, like, the words show up under the screen, like, butthole now. Like, what do you do? Say no? The person just gave you $100,000. What's Twitch gonna do? Ban you for showing the butthole? They just got several $1,000s too. Is that my limit? 100,000? I don't... It would be difficult to say versus a private versus a public hold showing. But it's still a lot of money. It's enough money that you would be, especially all at once like that. Like, yeah, you would, I think, rightfully be like a little concerned. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's not do this one because I got Carver. To the barrier. I don't know if I can. I can't click that without having the stream die. I mean, you could definitely relax, losing a couple days of streaming with $100,000. Everyone's got a price. I think everyone has a butthole price, whether they want to admit it or not. Think of your legacy. Think of not just your own life, but the other people's lives you could benefit. My price is incredibly low. Like, how low we talking? Like in the hundreds? Because at that point, you just want to show someone your butthole and, like, you should be paying them. Hire a sex worker and be like, my request is a little controversial. I just need you to look straight ahead and don't blink, no matter what. Your gym shorts just start slowly sliding down. No! No! It's like a Clockwork Orange. They have like the little calipers keeping their eyes open. No! No! Why is my camera over the items? Because, like, I don't want it to be over the map. Why do you care that much? I'm going to use a ration. I used a ration. I'm going to use a second ration. I used a second ration. I mean, I guess I can make my head real tiny and put it in between the map and the items, but, like, sometimes there's stuff over there. There's usually nothing in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen that really matters. I'm sorry if it annoys you. I'm just JKing. Oh, we got a kidder. We got a joker. We got a little silly guy in the stream. That's okay. That makes two of us. I know what to do. Seeing that face just filled me with a certain level of hatred, but I'm trying to turn a new leaf, and like nobody wants me to. Like I'm trying to be nicer. Like more forgiving, like more tolerant. Last time you were nice with the rice guy? You're right, man. I can't argue with you. You have a very high batting average. Gonna get 2 weeks to even timeout soon? Damn. That hits hard, huh? Ball or something as a first chatter. I mean, your first impression goes like a long way, doesn't it? Like, if that's your opening comment. All that Shigi is making you lose magic. I only had one bowl so far. Although we got a big donation last stream, and I said I would eat a mega bowl of Shigi. Record it. I've been looking up data plans in Japan, and I might be able to just buy data here and have it be okay for streaming. Bald can be attractive though, I dig it, bro. I mean, unless I want to spend several $1,000s in Korea getting a hair transplant, I didn't really have too much of a choice for that much longer. Oh! No! Please, God! No! Twitch has obsessed with balding people for some reason. I'm assuming because it's mostly men also insecure about their own hair or other inadequacies. That's my main guess. Scalp reduction surgery can work. I just don't care. I've got a well-shaped head with no significant headphone dent. I'm like not turning. Like, if you win the head-shaped lottery, just roll with it, man. Okay, that sucked. I used Rogaine a little bit, and it worked a little bit. Shepard 1 dent. I don't have a dent, man. Jaggy Mask, I believe, has 0 slots. Let's see here. No slots and almost no defense. Think I look good with a shaved head? Thanks, man. I'm getting used to it. I like it kind of short like this up top. Like a little... a little peach fuzz. How are the servers so far? Better than the official servers were, like, in the olden days. Like, I've had less teleporting now. I just don't like the bald baby look. Now, obviously, there may be a day where my hairline goes back far enough that I'm just a bald baby anyways. It's your first Monster Hunter, it's still really fun. It's not that hard to get set up either. We just killed his ass. We just killed you. Wow. I mean, to be fair, he did kill 2 of us. We did almost fail. But I mean, that's the beauty of this game anyways, is like, you can just die. Guess I'm dead now. Still nice to watch this game. It's still a great game. It's one of the few games where you can play in like a full room and like it's still entertaining to watch because the monster hits so hard. I'm looking at Wii on eBay. Bro, you get a Wii for like 500 yen over here. This is on emulator, yeah? Although it works on... seriously? This is with good luck. You can play it on the console, too. That's messed up. Yeah, you just gotta hack your Wii. Well, you're not gonna play Frontier on a Wii. Or 3 Ultimate on a Wii, for that matter. Let's see if we can upgrade our legs. We get the Rathalos legs. I can. I think we can get attack up large with this. Make the arms? No. Can't get standard email from Japan? That's annoying. Really? Four. One, two. Get up to 3. I can get up to 19. It's less the skill system, although it's a little bit the skill system, and more like in the older games, you had to build a lot more armor sets. Because certain skills were like semi-exclusive to armor sets. Not necessarily exclusive, but if you wanted to have like guard or something like that, you might have like a couple pieces of Hermitar be like really efficient. I like that sort of stuff. Have scatterfish yet? I got some scatterfish. Can I post after? Yeah. Is there another star level after this with like Agnactor and other hard quests? Like, where is he? Can I connect to your PC and level you up too? Can I do that thing where I try to control 2 characters at the same time with the same controller? Had an ad and heard none of this. We had a great conversation about it. Basically, I was saying, I think having to build multiple armor sets is neat. It's not like necessarily the new skill system is bad. It's for people that can't count to 10. But the fact that it's so easy to get new skills makes it so that getting other skills from armor sets doesn't really make sense. Oh, wow. Well, we're going to be doing this a bunch. We're almost fully synced up. Huh. Oh, Jesus. You got hit twice. Well, ends the brakes. That must have been a lot of damage, though. I did not fully restock on bombs. I have no bombs left. I don't know where they went. I know he doesn't sleep long, though. Yeah, we just got to get in there. Beef and mango? That sounds pretty good. Nah, man. Mango's great. Oh, that was an amazing flash. It is a capture. Dale? The people that hate pineapple on pizza and like get angry about it are fascinating to me. I understand not liking it, but like getting like mad? Like, why are you mad, bro? I want a juicy little treat. I want a little squirt in my mouth whenever I bite into it. I guess the part of it comes to be like, fruit should be cold, not hot. And like, I get it. I get that aspect of it. This is a neat way of using up your parts. Pineapple is illegal. Someone else is going to post, right? I mean, just like a Hawaiian pizza is great. The ham or the bacon mixed with the pineapple. Mmm. Ooh. That looks great. I've never heard of beef and mango before either. You also hate ham? Okay, now I'm starting to get concerned. I'm gonna need a full rundown of what foods you like and do not like. I mean, it depends on the type of ham, right? There's all sorts of different cuts of ham, the way it's prepared, how thick it is. That's going to depend whether or not it's good on pizza. I'm barely picky? You don't like ham or pineapple? You're like 0-2 for foods that we're discussing. Bacon and pineapple? I mean, I agree. I think that's better. I just don't get bacon and pineapple because the bacon will destroy Jen. It's just happened to be too. So, by some freak coincidence, you specifically hate the two toppings on a relatively popular pizza type. I like that. I like that coincidence, that it exists. I believe you. I just think it's funny that that happens to occur. I'm just trying to kill these guys because, like, they're always causing problems in this quest. Bog, what's up? Early morning again, I know. And it'll be kind of a later night again. This is an advanced quest. I haven't been able to get the pop yet. I think because I haven't gotten my urgent done yet. But we're up to 3 stars at least. Yeah, it's not going to be a Rathian stream again. You know, Legiacris, Uragon, Rathalos, Giganox? We're gonna try it as a summer schedule for a little bit and see how it goes. One early morning stream for a little while, and then one evening stream for a little while. Am I still able to leech tonight? Fine by me. It would be better if you got to... What is it? HR 18? Before I logged on, that would be nice. If possible. I think you're probably pretty close to it. I don't know what the HR requirement is for Gen. Oh, wow. That was a lot of damage for just, like, backing up. Why are you in the zone line? I've never seen him go there. That's pretty tough. I get what they were going for with Lavaziov. He just isn't as good as Ignactor. Even his tail flip causes... Okay, look. Web Redemption. He got both of us at the same time. He got a 2-for-1. Consolation points. Wow. Wow. My fire resistance isn't even that bad. It's 1. Okay, never mind. It's kind of bad. Pay up. I mean, my family's in debt. Now we're just fighting an Uragon? That's like not the same. First time clear bonus? It goes pretty quickly, and especially if you like always pick Exchanger when it's up under food, it goes real fast. I'm already almost at like, technically I'm almost halfway there. I think HR caps, not caps, but 50 gets you almost every monster in the game. I think. Yeah, Exchanger gives you an extra 50%. I would say 2-star is the worst point of the game because the monsters aren't that interesting and you're not planning on farming any of them. Once you get the 3-star, now you're fighting things that are interesting, can kill you, and you want their gear. Yeah, I mean, just every time you eat, just look for Exchanger, and when you see it, just go for it. That's it. It's not a big deal, but I mean, it'll add up in the long run. Get sweet corn soda. Have we seen it? Uragon? He's probably in 5. Nice, Birdie got poisoned. You saw capybaras today? How is there like an animal in nature that was designed to just like vibe? No matter its like habitat. It's just vibing. Love to see switch axe? I need to mix it up soon. We've been using the switch axe a long ass time. Like the Global Sword and Shield? I think I started to. Like, I was missing parts for it. For the upgrade. It might have been Uragon. It was either Uragon or Diablos. I think it was Diablos. Rise, it's OP. The counter for Switch Axe and Rise is definitely a little OP, yeah. Oh, it's very likely the next game will have few, if any, super moves at all. And you'll see kind of like a redesign for a lot of the weapons as well. I hope. I mean, I could be wrong. Hope Heavy Bowgun keeps tackle? It technically has tackle, doesn't it? I guess it doesn't have, like, the tackle, like, cancel, right? Hammer play through? Ooh, Hammer's so good. Will that hit? But I thought he was going to get the sleep off. Imagine every hit of the spirit combo also being a counter. I can imagine it from Ichinose. There's more paralysis coming. Nice cut. Thanks, man. I don't know how possible this chin break is gonna be. It's gonna be a lot harder with like without sleep. He's just dead. Oh. Since when was I balding? Never, man. Is it me or is one element like always useful against so many hunts and so many Monster Hunter games? Oh, that's true, man. It's usually fire. Come back after 3 months, man. I'm not bald, man. I got hair. Look at all of it. I got kicked out of the bald club. I had too much hair. You missed me? Still here, man. I've mostly gotten compliments on it. Speaking of compliments, I think I'm going to thank you guys. I'm getting a little sleepy. It's almost midnight my time. I need to sleep since I need to wake up so I can stream at the nighttime. You never pulled that look off since I have 2 dents in your head? I'm sorry. I got very lucky with a very smooth, round head. Smooth and round, no dent. People want to imagine a dent. There's no dent. None. I will not be slandered. Alright, so we'll be back in like, give me like 8 hours. It's not imaginary. It is. You're imagining it. Probably start around 8 a.m. my time, 7 p.m. Eastern time, midnight UK time, 1 a.m. German time. Maybe we'll miss most of the Germans that way. No, just joking. Just joking. You guys are welcome. Everyone's welcome. All right. I'll see you all soon. Have a great night. Goodbye.